When you first open a business and you have no experience, you are going to suck at first, and that is okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Take it from me if you're new here. I have been in business for over 12 years, and 10 of those years I actually ran a fitness company. And when you're doing business on your own, you literally, I'm still to this day learning, but I have learned so much. And now I own The Marker, which is my online brand. We started as an agency where we did social media management, and now I teach businesses how to make money online through automated systems and by doing content creation and growing on like through content, etc. I've got my content creation course I've just launched. I actually went viral multiple times on my Instagram, and I built my personal account up to 100K followers. And today I really want to talk about like why at first you are going to suck and why that is okay and why you need to keep going. Everyone waits for like the perfect time to launch the perfect product, and they just wait for the perfect moment. And I know that I did. So everything I talk about on my channel is coming from a very personal place. I have the 12 years experience, and that's why I wanted to jump into The Marker. And we started, like I said, as social media management and growing other people's brands and learning from that. And then as I was learning, I thought there is like a market online to teach people how exactly, not just to create a product. There's a lot of people out there that would show you how to create a digital product, how to sell a course, how to create a course, but no one tells you how to actually make sales and make money by not burning yourself out. So I'm very big in the hustle culture is dead. And I used to be very, I'm going to work constantly and I'm going to make all this money, like working 24/7 is what I need to be doing. And I was very much in that mindset. Now that I'm a little bit older and I got very burnt out over the 10 years, I loved what I did, but it got to a point where I looked at the 4 walls in my gym. I was so burnt out that if you're a business owner and you're working 24/7, you open a business because you have the passion there. So when you open a business, everyone tells you it needs to come from passion because you need to wake up in the morning excited. But if you're working around the clock 24/7 for over 10 years time, it gets to a point where that passion dies because you're so burnt out and tired. And that's why at first you will suck, because when you're creating content, you don't know how to create systems for your content. You don't know how to automate your business. You don't know anything. You're just opening this business up because you love what you're doing. And then you're just learning along the way. And the best advice I can give you is to actually invest in courses, invest in people that have done it. Because once you invest in people who have actually done that, you learn a lot off them. And that's what I've been doing. Over 10 years, I invest in my learning, especially within my agency and moving into the online world, like purely. I work online purely. I really have invested in learning from people who are within my niche and has actually like grown their account online. And even though I've done that, you learn different tips and tricks of people and you implement that into your business. So if you are somebody who is starting a business, if you suck at first, don't give up on yourself. Please, like I'm not even joking. The people who actually like win in life and get what they want is, no matter what, whoever says online that, oh, here's a quick fix, make $1,000 in a week. I want to be really real with you. When you open any business up, whether that's a digital product marketing business or a service-based, whatever it is, you are going to have to put the effort in at first. I can sit here and say work 4 hours a day, yes, but in order to do that, you do at first need to put the effort in. You need to create systems. You need to have that, masculine energy to actually be able to run this business and be ready for it. So yes, at first you're going to suck, but if you can learn and push through. So if you have I have failed so many times. I've had so many step backs. I mean, I closed down my whole 10-year business that I loved so much. I was known in the fitness industry. I grew my account to 100K followers. I went viral. I owned my own gym. And I'm not saying this out of ego. I'm saying this because I generally know how it feels to not fail, but I guess start again. And I really, really, really struggled at that time starting again. But then I've really realized now that if I didn't go through all that, and I wouldn't be here today, like teaching this and having, I guess, more of a successful business. I now work less hours. I'm not burnt out. I'm literally in my room, in my home, at a new location, and I get to travel like the world, and I'm just sitting here creating content, and I get paid for it, and I love it so much. And I did that because I just kept going. You need to keep going in your business. Your video flops, who cares? What you're going to do is, say you're looking at your video, right? And you've just spent all this time content creating. Your goal is to have a successful business. If you look at your video and it's got 100 views, you've just started, it only got 100 views. Instead of being like, oh, I'm really disappointed, I'm giving up. If you give up, you're never going to get there. If you keep going, and then every week, not every week, I always go for 3 months, like when I analyze my data. I'll go 3 months, so 90 days, see what's working. Say a reel on your Instagram goes viral, or it goes really good. It might get like 10K views, right? And you've just started that 10K view video, that's what's working for your account. So you want to reuse that. People seem to switch up at first. So my advice to you is that, yes, you're going to suck at the start, but you learn, you get that data and you learn, okay, this isn't working. This is why we build systems. This is why I talk about systems all the time. And I'm really passionate about it, because systems is in your personal life and your business. Systems is within your content creation, how you're going to automate your business online so you're earning passive income. No matter what business and niche that you're in, there's always a way you can make money online for extra passive income. You've just got to put the work in at the very beginning. So yes, you're going to suck at first. And I know that's really hard to hear if you're somebody that's new to business. And yeah, my advice to you is you need to keep going. In order to actually get where you need to be, you have to push past that suckiness and actually get to your goal by learning. Learn. Invest in your learning. Business is fucking hard, but it is harder to work for somebody if you hate doing that. I personally cannot work for somebody else. And this isn't against people who do work for somebody else. My whole family work for somebody else. And I think that if you're happy doing that, fantastic. Great. That's amazing. If you're not happy and you know that you want to own a business so badly, but you keep giving up because you think that you just suck, at the beginning when I'm first starting these, do you think these videos right now are going off? No, my YouTube is new and it's not popping up. So as I am doing this video, I might get 13 to 30 or 50 views. And that is not a lot of views on YouTube, because I've just started posting again. But I know that if I stop, I'm not going to grow it. But if I keep going and I see what works, then I will grow it. So you need to make sure you keep going when it comes to your business. I cannot stress that enough. But I hope I hope my channel can bring you some, discipline, motivation, and good tips and tricks too on business. I have many more videos to come. I would love for you to subscribe if this is something that you're interested in, and I will see you all in the next video.